Hi, I'm Ariel Russo, Senior Product Marketing Manager here at PagerDuty, and today I'm excited to share with you our new AI orchestrations capabilities. For many operations teams, the gap between we should automate this and successful deployment is enormous. Building event orchestration rules often demands deep platform expertise, time no one has, and the ability to spot which patterns in your data actually matter. So, alert fatigue lingers, toil piles up, and automation stays on the distant roadmap. AI orchestrations changes that. Instead of starting from scratch, the platform analyzes historical event and incident data, including past responder behavior, and surfaces actionable recommendations for event orchestration rules that reduce noise, improve triage, and lower MTTR so that teams can spend more time innovating and less time fighting fires. To show you AI orchestrations in action, I'd like to pass it over to our product manager, Derek Barnes.
The first thing you'll notice is that AI orchestration surfaces recommendations across all of your services in one place. This is a global view, every AI-generated suggestion ranked and ready to act on. By default, the list is filtered to My Team, so you're immediately looking at the recommendations relevant to you. But of course, you can modify these filters and change them for whatever fits your needs. In order to help teams determine if the recommendation is valuable, the table provides important metadata. For example, there is a plain language description of the rule that is giving you the action of the suggestion. No jargon, no rule syntax, just exactly what it does. There is the impact of the rule, which will show you what would have happened if you would have applied this rule and how many alerts and incidents could have been impacted. And of course, the success rate. That is the confidence signal. It shows the percentage of past events that were correctly classified by the recommendation. So in seconds, you can scan the list, filter for your team's recommendations, and immediately know which ones are worth your time without having to dig into any data or even write a single line of logic. When you decide a recommendation is worth applying, you can click View, and it'll bring you right into the service where this recommendation should be applied, so you can review the rule and make sure that you're applying it in the context. You'll notice here that all of the existing manually generated rules are happening first, followed by the AI orchestration segment. This is intentional, so that all of your existing logic will run first, followed by any of the recommendation rules. When you decide a recommendation is worth applying, you can see the modal on the right side is going to show you the list of all the recommendations specific for this service. And so if you hit review, you can now review the specific criteria that the model has been able to detect. Now, after hitting save, with a couple clicks, the rule is automatically applied to this recommendation segment. Now, of course, if you see a recommendation that might not make sense, so maybe it's not useful for your team, or maybe, for instance, you want to fix a noisy monitoring tool instead of suppressing it right in PagerDuty. Here you can hit dismiss and click bad recommendation, which will remove it from your list. And of course, this will feed back into the model to make sure that this is going to tailor the recommendation specific to your team.
Thanks, Derek. So here's how it all comes together. AI orchestrations analyzes historical event and incident data and responder behavior to surface actionable recommendations for event orchestration rules. Those recommendations implemented can in turn reduce noise, improve triage, and lower MTTR. This is the continuous flywheel effect that turns every incident into organizational intelligence that actually prevents the next page. This is how we deliver on autonomous operations, turning today's incidents into tomorrow's prevention through data at scale, intelligent automation, and a flywheel that makes your operations smarter over time.